This is HBO's 20th anniversary. Don't get so thrilled. Is your reception not bad, too? And so they've asked us to put together an opening number for the HBO 20th anniversary.
What Robin and Billy don't know is they don't have an opening number.
We have nothing. But we have Mark Shaman.
Mark Shaman.
Piano.
Incredible Mark Shaman. Thank you. Feel late.
HBO! HBO!
I did it. Show me that word.
HBO!
And now, the premiere episode of Kosher Foo.
I tell you, this corned beef is not good. If you want me to cut you a lean piece of corned beef, you'll have to wait. Take a number, you bastard! I don't live to work for you. That is why I am a master of Hebrew food. Ancient art of retail. But to be a master of Jew food, you must learn how to feel guilty. To feel that the wrongs of the world are in your pants. But wait! I digress. I forget your corned beef. You have never used the famous nunchuck pickle before, have you? Two pickles tied together make a deadly weapon when used very tough, and also afterwards, you can eat them for now, Adi. No. It's like a video replay. You will understand when you have mastered the art. But first, a napkin trick. But what about
HBO in France.
in France, HBO?
HBO in France.
Thank you, Mark. You know, for me, it's always an amazing thing to look out and say, thank heaven. For Woody Allen? No, sorry. I think again. You know, it is amazing to think of a concept like HBO. HBO. Or to say in French, Hubo. It is a concept, it is an amazing thing to think of paying for a film. Normally what you would see in a theater, you sit at home with a nice glass of wine. You know, Chardonnay gone tomorrow. Thank you. I'm French, I don't need you. But when I say CBS, HBO and CBS,
Put it together.
and you got
Cheese ball.
and you got HBO, and you got Hackbit.
Achbit.
Hackbit meine Schibelwinnen gelen, Hackbit deine, didn't me the train, didn't baby say it, blowing toilet day. Hey, HBO, then you gotta pay for it, it's HBO, you gotta think about it, HBO.
It's HBO's 20th anniversary. We don't believe it ourselves. Tonight's celebration stars Billy Crystal, Mel Gibson, Whoopi Goldberg, Alan King, Bette Midler, not necessarily the new Stuart Pankin and Lucy Webb, Gary Shandling, Robin Williams, with performances by Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Barbra Streisand from their history-making concert, plus highlight of 20 years of HBO. And now, here's Whoopi Goldberg.
welcome to a celebration of 20 years of HBO. It's amazing, isn't it? Seems like everybody's got cable now. And tonight you're going to see why. You're going to see some incredible performances by a collection of comedians as well as the giants in the music world. Plus, we'll be serving up a deli platter of many other great moments. And did I mention there's going to be like lots of stars and stuff all over the place? I mean, what do you expect from a show that is glorifying 20 years of great programming? Now, do you remember where you were 20 years ago? Come on, you didn't all watch 90210. Come on. Maybe these names will refresh your memory. Archie Bunker. Yeah. Okay. Sasheen Littlefeather. Who? You remember when Brando wouldn't pick up his Oscar? He sent the lady with the interview. That's Sasheen Littlefeather. Never mind. Ho Chi Minh. You remember Ho? And Spiro T. Agnew, who might have been one. No. Maybe we don't want to think about 20 years ago. Forget about it. Maybe we should just concentrate on this show tonight. See, I got my start here. Not right here, but here in this. Look, I did a show for HBO when my show was on Broadway, you know, and actually we were selling tickets and it was pretty hip. But people kept saying, Whoop, you ought to be like on the tube. And it was, I don't know, my show wasn't like really ready for regular television. It's hard to believe that now since I'm all over the damn tube. But you gotta trust me, what I was doing was like late, beyond late, black in the deep night of stuff. And you just couldn't do what I was doing. And then along came HBO, and they said, hey, we can stay up as late as you can. You want to say that word, you can say that word. You want to talk about that stuff, you can talk about that stuff. And I found a home. I wasn't the only one, though. A lot of comedians that everybody thought was, you know, too risque for the normal sort of viewing public. We came here. It was like a comedy lab. Let's see how much we can get away with before they stop us. But you don't have to take my word for it. You know, this show has a lot of big equipment, so we can show you something. I want you to look at some of the people who started out as freshmen and freshwomen on HBO.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Pajamas have got to be the world's funniest clothes. Who designed them to look that way, like a little tiny suit? You notice? Little collar buttoned down. And a breast pocket. There's a useful item. Is anybody using the breast pocket on your pajamas? What, do you put a pen in there, you roll over in the middle of the night, you kill yourself? But I'll tell you, no, you don't inspect these articles as you buy them. Think about socks. Of all articles of clothing, socks, more drive, more ambition than any other thing. How many times you do a big laundry? You go to the dryer, you take out your socks, you count them up. One of them got out.
Guys, you're a wonderful audience. You really are. I'm not just kissing up. I'm really not. I swear. I'm slobbering all over you is what I'm doing, because I need you to like me real bad, because I have no act, and I have no life, and I have no future. I'm serious. My mom is Gumby, my dad is Pokey, and I'm Mr. Potato Head. So I talk real fast. If you have any drugs, take them now. I'm serious. I'm not funny, but I am quick. That's the problem I have with women, too. But it's good to be here. It really is. And you're a great crowd. I'm not just kissing up again. It's the second time I've done it. I just want to take a jacuzzi with you and throw in a toaster. I'm not kidding. I've never been this happy.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. My name is George Carlin, and I am a professional comedian, as opposed to the kind you run into at work all day long. You ever hear anyone at the scene of an accident say, "Quick, call a comedian, for God's sake!" And sooner or later, at least once in your life, when the policeman says to you, "What are you, a comedian?"
I don't get no respect. No respect at all. Why, every time I get in an elevator, the operator says the same thing to me. Basement? Well, the whole thing goes back to my childhood, the time I was lost on a beach, and a cop had me look for my parents. I said to the cop, "I think we'll find them." He said, "I don't know, kid, there's so many places they could hide." What a childhood. The time I asked my old man if I can go ice skating on a lake, he told me to wait till it gets warmer.
No place. I never have no fun, ever, because I'm a housewife. I hate that word. I want to be called domestic goddess. It's so much more descriptive. It's good that I'm fat, because I'm a mom, and fat moms are better than skinny moms anyways. We're better, because what do you want when you're really depressed, you know? Some skinny mom, "Well, why don't you jog around a while and that'll release adrenaline in your blood and you'll better cope with stress?" Or some fat mom. Well, let's have pudding, Oreos, and marshmallows.
I'm so mad at my mother. She's 102 years old. She called me up the other day. She wanted to borrow $10 for some food. I said, hey, I work for a living. So I loaned her the money. Yesterday she calls me up, says she can't pay me back for a while. So I worked a deal out with her. I'm having her move my barbells up to the attic.
When I was growing up in Detroit, my mother told me a lot of things that later turned out not to be true. She told me only tramps get their ears pierced. She told me the people in Washington wouldn't be there if they didn't know what they were doing. She told me enough is enough. And she told me whatever makes you happy will make me happy.
My kids, boy, when they lie, though, that's the thing that I love the most. When they be trying to tell them lies and you know they're lying. Right, you say, who broke this? That thing was already broke? Uh-huh, that was broke even before I was born. And when that door was fell back like that, and it broke and it fell down and it was broken. That's what happened.
Gilligan's Island. I never saw first run. I've only seen the reruns. And it's interesting. It doesn't matter that you missed 25 or 30 years. They have a song at the beginning of the show that fills you in on everything you have to know. No, Gilligan went on an island too, and the captain went with him, and Ginger and the professor too, and marooned on an island with 6 schmucks.
There's something about the ice cream truck that made kids lose it. You know, there's one kid on the side didn't get no ice cream, and kids don't care. They go, you don't have no ice cream. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. 'Cause you are on the welfare and you can't afford it. Want a lick? Psych. You want some ice cream. You want some ice cream. I'm going to eat all of my ice cream. You cannot have some. You can't.
Coming up, Barbra Streisand and Gary Shandling.
When you have a taste for the holidays, you want a soft drink that tastes like the holidays. You want the crisp, clean choice that's everyone's favorite icebreaker. 7-Up, the Uncola. Because you never know who might drop in.
Stop by the Winter Wonderland for holiday savings on all 7-Up products. And make the season bright.
Man, when I get a cold, it's a killer cold. I'm not taking a 4-hour pill like Actifed. For Sudafed, it wears off too quick. I take Contact. Man, I'm out there all day. Need something that works 12 hours, and Contact works 12 hours. It relieves the congestion in your head. You know, your runny nose. The 4-hour medication, take it in the morning. Get to work, it's gone. Take a Contact, and it'll take you through the whole day.
Contact, 12 hours of time-release maximum strength medicine.
No work, no pay.
Contact helps turn sick days into work days.
It's time for Lobster Fest, our annual classic event, but only now at Red Lobster. The sea's ultimate classic, Maine lobster, rock lobster, grilled lobster, and more. All freshly prepared in specially priced combinations only during Lobster Fest. Now at Red Lobster. And for the holidays, try party platters to go. Ready in 1 hour.
Hi, I'm Gary Shandling. Thank you. I'm hosting a segment. I think this is ironic, hosting a segment about HBO where I actually play Larry Sanders, the host of a late-night talk show. So I'm actually an actor playing a host, and yet here I am actually hosting. Even if I wasn't an actor and trained professionally at pretending, which, by the way, really helps me in my relationship, I would want to be part of this tribute to HBO because I'm very fond of them. In fact, when I asked them what part of this show I could host, they said, hey, what could be more perfect for you, Gary, than to host the musical concert specials segment? Because a lot of you don't know this, but I listen to music. I do. I have a compact disc player, and that's right. And by the way, if you ever take one of those apart, mine broke the other day, you have to be very careful because they're a laser, those compact discs, and I, well, couldn't put it back together again and ended up taking a cataract out because it's a laser. Anyway, all these next artists are brilliant musicians. I mean, listen to these names. Really, Barbra Streisand. What more can you say? An incredible singer and the biggest backyard of anybody I know. Also, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. His Dangerous concert was so dangerous we had HBO. Think of what we saved on plane fare. And Madonna. And in a black brassiere and a whip. Well, that's what I was going to wear. Let's get right to it. September 1986. Barbra Streisand threw a charity fundraiser and performed in concert for the first time in 20 years.
Recently, I've been doing some research for an album that I'm planning to do. Some songs from movies. And I came across what is...
Hiya, kids! Welcome to the fun house. I wonder who's watching out there today. Oh, we're gonna have fun today, kids. Yes, we are. Because you know what time it is? It's riddle time! Oh, boy, and here it comes. What purple scares people? Yes, for the friendly grace! Oh, I like that one, boys and girls. Come on, give Uncle Fluffy a big wave. Oh, that's good, boys and girls. Now, wave to your friends. Hiya, kids! Hiya, 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 hiya!
What a funny executive. Hi, I'm Stuart Pankin.
And I'm Lucy Webb. HBO has always had a special reverence for presenting the news fairly and objectively.
And for 8 years on our show, not necessarily the news has done just that. Once, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Most of the time we spent trashing Ronald Reagan, George Bush.
And Queen Elizabeth and Ted Kennedy and Dan Quayle and the Ayatollah. And my personal favorite...
The evil Margaret Thatcher. I wonder, do you think any of these world leaders have actually seen, not necessarily the news?
Well, I heard that Castro was a big fan. But the Pope hated our show. Hated it.
What do you expect? He's Italian.
He's Polish.
What? Anyway, for those who may have missed it, here is the news.
Not necessarily.
The child who broke the 500-year-old stained glass window has come for forgiveness.
Yes.
This way, Your Holiness.
Buongiorno.
He's over here. His name's Mickey Terrino.
Hello, Mickey. What did I tell you about our problem? Shepard, you want forgiveness, get off of here, never come back. Beautiful child.
All right, Willie, this is the last guy. We got to get out of here. Let's see, this is O'Neill. Jeez, look at him, Willie. He's plastered. Oh, come on, give me a hand with him. Ready? Oh, there you go. No, I can't. Yeah, forget it. He's too heavy. All right, Willie, we better get a few more guys over here.
I can't believe he didn't get me something to eat. Oh, I'm so hungry. What is that, a steak? Well, maybe when he looks out the window, I can quick grab a piece of toast.
Yeah, I got some guys coming. They're going to get him out of here in a second. Don't worry about it.
All right, well, we got him up here, but I thought you better have a look at him before we move him. He's right there. He is.
Oh, no. No way. We're not going to move.
Hey, come on. Give me a hand truck or something.
We'll be back with Mel Gibson and Michael Jackson.
And now, ideas that give your holidays the personal touch. Try sprinkling sesame seed on buttered Pillsbury crescent rolls for a delicate, flaky, extra special dinner roll for the holidays. And for dessert, use your cookie cutters to make decorative holiday cutouts for a pie with Pillsbury already pie crusts. And stay tuned for more creative ideas from Pillsbury.
Perfect.
When you were 2, there was no greater joy than the feeling of being naked. Fruit of the Loom makes panties and now bras. Yes, bras. All in 100% comfortable skin-soft fabrics. So 20 years later, you can get that feeling all over again. Fruit of the Loom. Clothes for the best of your life.
Tribe, a fragrance uprising.
Now this is intense. New Style Freeze from Salon Selectives. Create dramatic volume. Freeze every detail in place. For salon beautiful style, Style Freeze is your newest choice.
We all count on our batteries to get us through. But you never know when they're going to hit the skids. Only Duracell has the copper top battery tester. So you can be sure your batteries will keep you gliding along. For batteries you know will last, you can't top the copper top.
Spend Christmas night at the Golden Palace.
I need a room that's very quiet.
And sleep in heavenly peace.
We're all gonna die.
A jolly Golden Palace. Then have Christmas dinner with the Marines.
My Aunt Trudy's homemade beef jerky.
A very merry Major Dad.
And here I thought someone was collecting freeze-dried bets.
Golden Palace and Major Dad on CBS.
Friday, ho, ho, ho.
If you're nearly clean and sober, remember the simple word HALT. H-A-L-T. Don't let yourself get too hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. And have happy holidays.
Yes. What? Yes. 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 Good evening. Oh, come on. They know who I am. Man, no need for this. I'm on this channel every day like high tide, right? Right? I mean, these are people who watch movies. It's probably why they're watching right now. I mean, HBO is first and foremost about movies, you know. You can watch 6 movies in a row and you don't even have to go to a mall. Now, that's a downright public service. Or, well, it would be if it was free. That would be a public service. So I guess it's not really like a public service. It's more like a public business. Well, more like a business. Yeah, but it's a good business. I mean, it's made me very wealthy. And in 20 years since this channel started, they've shown over, what, 7,000 feature movies. By count, about 6,512 of them were mine, my sequels alone. Yes, they can fill out this schedule. I still haven't done the sequel to Hamlet. Oh, where was I? Yeah, HBO is 20 years old. I wasn't around in the beginning of that, 20 years ago. I was in Australia studying Shakespeare and automatic weapons. And, well, now that I've used both, I'm moving on to directing. And seriously, when we were making Lethal Weapon 2, HBO gave me my very own handheld camera and my very own handheld crew. Well, I didn't hold all of them, well, at least not by the hand. not for long, anyway. Well, that's another story. It doesn't matter. And they said, go make a documentary on the making of this movie, and it's all yours. And so we made the, yeah, I can't remember the name of it. But you have to believe me, I mean, it's really something to see, and it's, yeah. Well, when they do the Gibson retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art, I'm sure, I mean, I can tell you, I think I can safely say that there will be some surprise scholars, and I have HBO to thank for giving me the impetus to break new ground and to grow as an artist, and otherwise I'd probably still be doing oh, hell, I'd be doing all right anyway. I'm doing just fine, but thanks anyway. Bye.
Michael Jackson, the king of pop. His first ever televised concert was performed before 70,000 people.
Billy, Robin, Whoopi, and Madonna. When we return.
They're coming out now. Is it? Yeah, here they come.
And the winner is Ford Probe GT.
We recently accepted the Motor Trend Car of the Year award. But the real trophy is yours to take home. Ford Probe GT. A lean, carved shape. A button-down cockpit. Pure 24-valve performance. And now, Motor Trend Car of the Year.
Sinus weather. And you're about to take a sinus medicine that could make you drowsy. Next time, take Sudafed Sinus, the maximum strength combination of pain reliever and fast-working decongestant found in Sudafed that won't cause drowsiness. For non-drowsy relief, depend on Sudafed Sinus because people depend on you, now in easier-to-swallow tablets and caplets.
HBO's 20th anniversary will continue.
Holiday shopping got you down? Don't worry, we've got just the thing to cheer you up. You better watch out. It's 48 hours till Christmas tonight.
It's the merriest special of them all. The classic "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," followed by Opus and Bill's awesome holiday adventure, A Wish for Wings That Work, Thursday. Friday, are the designing women breaking up?
Well, I'm not finished with you yet, Miss Thought Police. Your hot breath is taking the curl out of my hair.
Designing women, Friday.
This is CBS.
Gum. For some, it's tutti frutti. For some, it's sugar-free. And for some, it's on the bottom of their shoe. But for Charlie Weir of Tarrytown, it's what he was buying when he had the impulse to play Cold Cash, the new instant cash game that won him $40. Now he buys the variety pack. Play Cold Cash from the New York Lottery and win up to $1,000. It's money when you least expect it.
If you still think a foreign car can give you more for your money, think again. The Ford Taurus has won more major awards than any other car, even Honda Accord. With available anti-lock brakes and dual airbags, you can't get more safety features for the money. And with a standard V6, Taurus has more power and costs less. Now, doesn't that strike Accord?
Now you can lease a new Ford Taurus for just $248 a month with a red carpet lease through Ford Credit.
Now more car for the money isn't such a foreign idea. See your Ford dealer today.
First American casualties in Somalia, the latest at 11.
Good evening. I'm Alan King. You know, I can't believe I'm here. I spent all my life learning how to do the kind of comedy that would be accepted on network television, and now I'm on a show celebrating a network that lets you get away with anything. I mean, when I started on TV, everything was black and white, and I mean black and white. You couldn't work blue. One night on the Ed Sullivan Show, some guy, I can't remember his name, he put up his finger, I don't know, the wrong finger. Anyway, this guy didn't work on TV for years. You couldn't say pregnant, you couldn't say virgin, you couldn't say Madonna, unless you were the Pope. So I hear he's getting his own show on HBO. Jack Parr, who used to host The Tonight Show, walked off the show when they wouldn't let him say WC, which means water closet. That's not a closet full of water, that's a toilet. Which was also something you couldn't say on TV. Of course, today, all that has changed. Some of the shows I see look like they were made in the toilet. Go. was a whole different game. What hasn't changed is the talent. The talent that has emerged from this new era is as brilliant as the previous generation, and it is blessed with the opportunity to express itself freely. Three of the biggest talents, Billy Crystal, Whoopi Goldberg, and Robin Williams, found a home for themselves on HBO, a place where they could be as wild as they wanted. And nobody is wilder than these three. Wild and funny and smart. These three kids will go the distance. I can say that because I'm a legend. And I start calling you a legend, it means your career is over. I only hope I'm around long enough to hear what they say when they're legends. Although by that time, I probably won't be able to hear.
What's happening, cutie? Looking good. My name is Fontaine. And love is my game. And when I kiss the girls, hey, they all aflame. Come on, let me kiss your hand. No, the one with the diamonds on it. And, like, I totally love the serve, okay? Because, like, I just love it, you know? And, like, one time, like, you know, like I was on the beach and like these people came up to me and they said like, are you a valley girl? And I said, no, I'm a surfer because before there was the mall, there was the ocean, okay? So, yeah, you know, like I totally, no, really, it's true. I got addicted to the soap operas. All my children, General Hospital, the stupidest, most insipid, ridiculous, nonsensical garbage on television, and I never miss a day. But it's not an unusual thing to find politicians with no brain. You know, we had Reagan. Now, did you see the picture of him getting off the plane with a big old shaved head? And Nancy in the back talking about, and you know she kicked his ass when he got home. Didn't I tell you not to take that hat off your head? I've been depressed and I can't get, you know, I don't feel like I could get naked. It's because I have BWA, black woman's ass. You know what I mean? White women don't get it. White women wrinkle. It's true. We spread. I passed the mirror the other day and thought somebody was behind me. And it really was me. So we're watching the evolution of the country. It's time for us to start thinking again. We have no choice. It's like the abortion issues drive me insane. People are going nuts. I want the names of all the anti-abortion people so that when all those kids start having those babies, we can bring them to their house.
My name is Billy Crystal, and I'm a comedian. I was not the class clown. I was the class comedian. And there's a big difference. The class clown was the guy who, like at the last football game as seniors, freezing cold weather, right? He'd take off all of his clothes, put clothespins on his nipples, and run across the field, okay? That's a class clown. I was the class comedian. I was the guy who talked him into doing it, okay? I think you're so tough. You're very tough. Now, there are floors to this person. There are actual floors. He does the best Howard Cosell imitation.
No, you do the Cosell. That's me.
No, I do you better than you. You do... Sammy. Billy, how are you, babe? How you doing? Hold me close. This is for you and you only, man. I am having such nachas being here with you. You know what I mean. Yeah. Because it's warm and it's nice. Thanks for having me, babe, and I mean that. Okay. I feel like Nixon here.
I had been to Russia in 1987 with the B'nai B'rith group in Boca Raton. Bill's Uncle Leonard and I went there on a trip. It was a horror. Take toilet paper and plenty of it. Leonard said, why don't I just drop my pants and rub my hiney on a curb for about 2 weeks?
Меня зовут Billy Crystal. Я американский комик. Я первый американский комик в Москве. Khrushchev came to the United Nations in the 50s. He was angry. We were scared of him. He picked up his shoe. He banged it on the desk. "We will bury you," we were told. No, what he really said was, "These are not my shoes!"
This is flying.
Yeah, you're just working extemporaneous.
See, this is what we're talking off the top of my head, what's left of it. That decided to recede around 19 boom, I'll tell you that one. Suddenly I wake up and my forehead and my neck are the same guy. It took me 4 hours to wash my face. I said, what the hell is this? I looked, there's an ass with eyes here.
Can you dig that? I knew that you could.
I gotta tell you, I'm so glad to be here to help Bill in this special and tell you all from the bottom of my heart, say it all with me once, darlings. You look marvelous. You do, darlings. We'll see you. Thank you for having me here.
My name is Robin Williams.
My name is Robin Williams.
My name is Hank Williams. My name is Robin Williams.
As you know, in Soviet Union, men are men and so are women. I like you, hairy like me.
Thank you, friends. You know, friends, I am so happy to be here at this a wonderful occasion because I lost my neck, but I'm still happy. You know it's true. For those of you at home watching your television sets, if you want to feel the power of Reverend Belev, grab the back of your TV and get a shot.
There must be a new language called Californese. How are you? I'm just like totally here for a while. It's been like there are only 18 words in Californese. It's like gnarly, for sure, totally. I'm bummed, wow. I'm together for a while. Okay, go for it now. Okay, we'll see, bye, for sure. Same thing hits me when I go in a Japanese restaurant and order sushi. I know there's a man in the back going, they bought the raw fish. You want some hot wine, too? An old Marx Brothers routine. It's like Gaddafi, God bless you. Assad, nobody. Hussein, nobody. You're out of here. I don't know. Everything scares you. You can't even have sex, man. It's getting to the point you meet someone else, you go, gosh, Susie, that was a wonderful date. Can I have a little blood and a little urine? Because sex is scary now. What is sex going to be in the 90s? It's going to be you and you. That's right. Come home, put on that music that you like I Only Have Eyes for Me. And you don't have to fake an orgasm anymore because if it's bad, who's going to tell? You? Maybe eventually the sex will be in the year 2000. Honey, I'm in the airlock now. That's all right, Bob. Leave the sperm in a dish. I'll get it tomorrow. To life and to happiness, may we all stay crazy and leave the beach and life.
1990, Madonna's first television concert performance and the biggest media event of the summer.
Bette Midler and Whoopi Goldberg, right after this.
You probably think you know all you need to know about Anacin. Well, you don't know everything. Anacin is such a strong pain reliever, headache sufferers find Anacin more effective against stubborn headaches than regular strength aspirin. So if you get the kind of headaches that affect your work, the kind that put you in a bad mood, the kind that keep you from enjoying yourself, rediscover Anacin for stubborn headache pain.
Can a razor cut your beard below the skin without the blades touching your face? It can if it's a Norelco, because inside the floating heads, our lift and cut system lifts the hair so when it's cut, it can drop below skin level without the blades touching your face. Are you shaving this incredibly close and comfortable? You are when you shave with Norelco. Norelco, we make close comfortable.
The magic of the holidays is captured in holiday cards, holiday carols, and holiday windows. Now MasterCard offers a little magic of our own. Master Values, an exclusive program that saves you up to 25% instantly when you use MasterCard at thousands of stores nationwide. Look for offers with your monthly statement. Master Values. It's like getting a gift when you buy a gift. Only from MasterCard.
Now wait a minute. You know you make me wanna grab Polaroid, throw your hands up, flip your head back. Come on now, make sure I smile now. We're all together now, everybody's jumping now. Grab Polaroid.
If you want to pick up the fun, pick up a Polaroid camera and plenty of film, because when the film runs out, so does the fun.
Grab Polaroid, you know you make me wanna see.
Meshach Taylor guest stars.
That's it.
Can Luann stop her brother's heist?
Just help me, please.
Or will it be too late? Next, in the heat of the night.
Every day, Alan Michael Spaulding is living on the edge. Every day, he's getting closer to the justice he deserves. And every day, you're getting closer to his moment of truth. And the one day you think nothing is going to happen is the day that it will. Quick, turn on the light. Guiding light. Tomorrow.
Oh, me? You know, I did my first television show for HBO. It turned out to be their first television show as well. Well, okay, I'm fudging just a little bit. It wasn't really their first television show. They had broadcast the odd prize fight once or twice. But my show was their very first all-singing, all-dancing, all-talking, four-alarm fire kind of a show. I had been told that I was too daring for the network, and that HBO, a small, desperate, struggling little channel, was more up my alley. So we made a contract, and they came to shoot my show. Of course, I forced them to come to Cleveland to do it. No good deed goes unpunished. That's all. We had a ball in Cleveland. The shortest mayor in the whole world gave me the largest key to the city, and he took me to the Garlic Festival. They repeat it every year. Ah, but we had larger concerns when we were shooting that show. We were nervous, me and the girls. We were nervous about shoes, wigs, viziers. Anyway, we did the show. It went on cable, and it was such a thumping success that I earned the world's first Cable Ace Award. No one had ever heard of it at the time. It was the first year they gave it. I thought it was a doorstop. But even though it was a fledgling awards ceremony and I was the only nominee, I felt prevailed upon to go. It was a gathering of the most important people in the cable industry at the time, which translated means four kind of fat men in polyester smoking cigars in the basement of a hotel. I turned to the head of HBO. I said, "Sir, you have brought me to a smoker." Some of you may not know what a smoker is. Send in your cards and letters and I'll write back, telling you all about it. Anyway, I thought any minute they were going to make me jump up on a table, sing Old Black Magic, and strip. It's fortunate they didn't, because I was wearing my Clarabelle underwear at the time. Of course, I'm past that now. I am a first lady of the silver screen. I have evolved. I'm too dignified to even entertain such notions. And of course, HBO has become what HBO has become. gargantuan. A place where we can strut and fret our hour upon the stage, relatively unfettered. It has become a familiar place. A place peopled by friends. And I am all alone. There's nobody here beside me. And my problems have all gone. There is no one to guide me. But you got to have friends. The feelings are so strong. You got to have friends to make that day last long. I had some friends, but they're gone. Something came and took them away, and from the dusk till the dawn. Here is where I'll stay, standing at the end of the road, waiting for my new friends to come. I don't care if I'm hungry or cold, bitter cold. I got to get me some, 'cause you got to have friends. Bum, 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 bum. Friends, that's right, you. Oh, you, yeah, you. I said you got to have friends. That's right, friends. That's right, friends. Friends, friends. I had some friends, but they're gone. Someone came and snatched them away, and from the dusk until the dawn, here is where I got to stay. And I'm standing at the end of a real long road, waiting for my new friends to come. I don't care if I'm hungry and cold, so cold. I got to get me, I gotta get me some friends.
Only one minivan's ever been named an Automobile Magazine All-Star 5 years in a row. Dodge Caravan. And Caravan's a 93 Motor Trend Best Buy. So, we're throwing an award celebration sale. Now you can save over $2,100 on this Grand Caravan because we've priced it the same as a regular Caravan. That's 25 extra cubic feet of space at no extra charge. So come celebrate with us. Drive a Caravan at your nearest Dodge dealer today.
This holiday season, JCPenney cares more about the way you look.
Happy.
Satisfied.
Relaxed.
So we're giving you more service.
We're stocking up and staffing up.
We're offering you somewhere else to turn for gifts you don't find in the store.
And no hassle returns at all 1,300 stores.
With all we're doing to keep you smiling
and saving,
you'll see why the best place to spend this holiday season is JCPenney.
Quite a parade of talent, no? Yes. So, what have we learned tonight? Well, once again, we've learned that black people, baby, age well. Yes, we do. We've also learned that if you put Robin Williams, Billy Crystal, and myself together on a stage, somebody's going to start speaking Yiddish. Possibly all of us at one time with no provocation whatsoever. It's been a very real and very rare experience sharing 20 years of HBO with you. Personally, I never realized I was old enough to share 20 years of anything with anyone. So I could get really deeply depressed. But with any luck, I will see you all on the other end. But until then, point your satellite dish up and keep on searching the skies, honey, because that HBO signal is bound to turn up sooner or later. Good night.
To make that day last long, I had some friends.
There's more to life in a small town than meets the eye, especially when that town is Rome, Wisconsin. From the executive producer of L.A. Law comes Picket Fences. TV Guide calls it remarkable TV, even better than L.A. Law used to be. Find out what's behind Picket Fences Friday. Now, get ready for In the Heat of the Night, next.
Jane, I'd like to meet Peter. Peter makes movies.
Features.
We were just talking about this movie that HBO made.